What is up, everybody? What's up, fellas?
So, how are you doing?
Hello, John.
Hello.
Doing fantastic,
Hello,
man.
everyone.
It's
Great.
it's usually morning time here for us, right? So coffee and this morning conversation. But
Yeah, here it's more like beer at the end of the afternoon.
yeah, we should have we could have done that too, right? A little
Yeah.
beer and coaching.
Almost 5 o'clock
Yeah.
tea, but in England. Here it's 4 o'clock. Okay, can be coffee.
It's still be coffee. Yeah. Cool. So what's up, man? I appreciate you guys jumping in. So we've got Rodolfo and Nuno on with us. You guys are coming to us out of Portugal. So this is really cool to have you guys on and kind of share your story and kind of what's going on, real estate wise in Portugal. So I'd love for you guys to give a little background and tell folks a little bit about yourselves.
Okay, so I am Rodolfo. I am in real estate around 2.5 years now. I've been in small local brokerages in Peniche, my hometown, but I moved to Lisbon. And the last one was in Century 21 in Campo de Ourique. And I was doing something like helping the other agents in the first times, helping them how to do things, and like a team leader also. But for me, I needed a change to return to be an agent and do more business and create like my own company, to have more business and every month have listings, sales. I need to do that to have a real business. And then I found the XP and you guys. It was a perfect connection between EXP and all of the honey badgers and you, John. It's been amazing and for me life-changing.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's my
cool.
background for now.
Nuno, how long you been? When did you get into real estate?
So, I got into real estate like a year and a half ago. I used to be a kitchen chef. So, done that, been there, and needed a change from that world to something else and decided to get into real estate. I started in Century 21 here in Lisbon. Then, after like 8 months, Rodolfo started to hear about it, EXP and the model and everything in it, and started to tell me a little bit over time. At the beginning, I had a whole bunch of doubts and questions, but as the process would start to assimilate, it became so clear and obvious that this was the way to go.
Yeah.
So, and here we are right now.
So with you guys being, so new into real estate, was it coming in and just because the real estate in Portugal has just been old school, right? I mean, you look at, Remax, Century 21 are still dominant, there. And what was your thoughts getting in? Did you guys just like, man, this doesn't feel right. This is broken. There's got to be a better solution. Like, what were your thoughts? I mean, because you guys haven't been in long enough to really embrace that old model. So was it like just knowing something was off, something it should be different?
For me, it was like that, John. For me, an old model, and the splits are awful in here because, at least in my case, I did all the job for getting like 40 to 50%, and sometimes with the fee, discounting the fee, and all that I can get from the brokerage, for me, it was not enough. They help me, but it's not enough. And I think the market needs to change, to offer more, and more, it's more knowledge, more training, but also more opportunities like EXP with the splits, with the revenue share, with the stocks, and all the mentality. Because at first we don't know anything about EXP and how most of the people in EXP and you guys in Honey Badgers think, but you share your knowledge, you are humble, you like to train people, to help people to achieve more. Of course, EXP provided all that with the model because we know that training requires people, time, and money. So we know with EXP, you guys can provide us that. And for me, it was okay. This is no brainer for me. We need to go to EXP and with you guys because I think you are the best team in EXP, and we can offer that also to the other agents that want to follow us, also in Portugal, and we hope in Brazil also.
Yes, soon to be for sure. So Nuno, what was it for you? Like, I mean, less than a year in, and then Rodolfo, kind of showing you this new way, and you're just trying to figure things out, right? Being so new. What was it for you that really got you excited?
Yeah, in my case, once I stepped in the real estate market, I didn't know nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. Started from scratch. It was hard at the first month, how it is to everyone, to start build a business, a client wallet, some listings, and I give credit to the big brands because they do such an excellent brainwash process that you really start to believe that outside of the big brands, and I'm going to speak of these two because it's the biggest in our country, Century 21 and Remax.
Yep.
Even though the commissions are lower, they really set up your mind to think that outside of those brands, your business will collapse and will slow down. I believe that for a long period of time, but then I decided to make a move and risk, and the opposite is it's being proved with time. Yeah.
And I think the
business just keep growing exponentially, so that fear is it's gone already.
And the biggest risk for us, it was staying doing the same things.
Yeah.
And now, of course, we need to have courage to do the things, and we need to invest in ourselves, in our business. But with your help, we are doing very well, and I think it's going to be exponential in the months that are coming, in the years, because we are planning to do a real good team in the company, like our brand, and I think it's the beginning. It's not everything. It's not a dream. Sometimes it's a nightmare. But with you guys and helping us, we know that can happen. But with being consistent and doing the right things, we're gonna achieve our goals.
Yeah, 100%. one of the things, when we first started, talking, and we're talking about, kind of putting the marketing strategies in play, just how, things that we may have forgotten or take for granted, it's how powerful of an impact that it's already having. And so, for example, when we originally talked, we talked about, some type of offer, some type of guarantee, and then you guys have ran with your own version of the guarantee. Talk a little bit about, looking at things differently, making those type of, decisions, and, really being innovative into the market, and what's already happening.
Yeah. So about the guarantee, that was an idea that came from you guys. Once we start talking about it, and with the coaching lessons, we just there was a time, I don't know if you remember, that we were just brainstorming.
Yeah.
Do videos, do this, do that. Let's see if where it works, and what it works, let's follow it. And then we had that idea. It took some courage, also, of course, but we made up our minds that if we're going to do this in a brand that it's huge in in the States, but in Portugal it just started. By the time that we got in, it started, like, it was starting to make noise, but it was very recent. And we wanted to make noise. We wanted to attract people and agents with or with a move that would stand out in our market. So we decided to do that. The guarantee, we offer 500 euros for each month that we decide to maintain the contract. Our guarantee is for 90 days. If you don't sell, that offer stands.
Yeah.
So that attracted much noise from competition, from colleagues, people saying, "Okay, that's a good idea. It will work." Others say, like, "You're crazy. You're going bankrupt."
Yeah. I never heard that.
Yeah.
You have courage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but things are working out. We attracted a bunch of listings, a bunch of really good clients for the future. Most importantly, and it's just, of course, it's difficult, but knocking doors is difficult. Calling people is difficult. So it's
Making
just,
videos.
Yeah, making videos is difficult.
It's
It's
difficult.
just a matter of choosing and having a little bit of courage to step up.
And getting out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's what you told us, and we need to do even more because we need to do it. It's a learning process, but with your help, it was nothing like it was before.
Yeah.
Because we can knock doors and getting clients that way, or even in the traditional ways, like everyone, but we need to do something different. And we know with that, we have that experience now, that we can get many clients that way. And not many people, I think no one is doing the same way that we are doing.
Nope.
And I think we can share that with other agents and building something different in here, because I think DXP wants to do something different, and plus what our team can give training wise and the experience and everything around, like you said, we can get the knowledge or the information from you, or you can get it from anyone else in the group, because they have the knowledge. And that's what I think it's the thing that was amazing for us, was getting with someone not in the same market, but it's like what we say, people, it's just people. We just need to adapt some things to the market, and what it's good, it's gonna change the market in here. I think we are doing that, and being new in the market and doing this kind of things. I think it's going to be amazing in the next month, years.
Yeah.
Have things so kind of share a little bit about the market over there, like housing, days on market, things move a little bit slower, right?
Mhm.
So kind of share that a little bit. Always curious, the different markets and how things work. What would you guys kind of unpack that a little bit?
Mhm. Mhm. So in here, the things are a little bit different. An agent don't have a license or have to be licensed to practice in Portugal. That needs to change also. In the market, it's slow comparing to the USA. Yes,
Yeah.
because in here, I think with a good price, a good promotion, and being well supported with an agent that knows what he's doing, I think you can get the sell quicker because all you can offer, like professional photos, the videos, knowing how to attract the clients, I think that helps. But even with that, I think the market is slower in here. Even being hot, because in here it's hot also, but the market it's different. It's around, depending of the area. In Lisbon can be 90 days to sell or 120 depending. In some cases we sell a home in like 2 days, 1 day, depending, depends. But the market it's like that in here, and the prices are higher even after the COVID. It's risen like 1 to 2%. So the market is hot, and we need more listings also.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest change from here to the US is that in a case of a buy and sell, here the same agent can represent both the buyer and the seller. So I think there that's not possible, right? You have an agent to represent the buyer,
Yeah,
another to
you can
represent
represent both. Some
they
people
represent
prefer
both.
not to. Some people, it's just yeah, but you can represent both. You just how the language and how you're supposed to represent yourself. But
Okay,
so
okay.
so with no formal licensing, right? No kind of code of ethics, no regulations. How do you have to stand out? How do you have to differentiate yourself to where somebody that wants to sell their home is gonna call you or call someone else? I mean, it's no different than what we do, but how are we trying to differentiate ourselves to say, hey, like we invest in training, right? We're and it's almost around positioning the certification, right? Being a certified expert advisor, being able to position that, because most agents don't have any licensing. They just like nothing. So like is it just kind of like kind of amongst the realtor community to hey, this is how we operate, we take care of each other? Like how do you guys maintain some sort of ethics?
So in it's hard to explain because here because it doesn't require a license. I know that in the States it is need it's mandatory. Here it used to be, but really easy to do it. But if you had a process to obtain a license before you become a real estate agent, it would filter a little bit more the people that get into the industry. With no need or no license mandatory, what happens is that anyone can get in, anyone can be working 4 hours or 2 hours a week or 8 hours. So we have lots of people in the business, but working consistently and making this a career is like, I don't want to give out the number, but maybe 30% of all the market are working seriously as a real estate agent.
Because in here, I think it's everywhere, but in here it feels more that it's just a numbers game. Because you can have in your brokerage like 100 people, and only like 15 are working hard, and the others are okay. I can sell a house or two or four, depending. But it's difficult in there because we need to stand out, showing knowledge with your training, showing knowledge, adapting to Portugal, showing that knowledge, showing what we can offer different with the guarantee, because the people say, okay, if you offer that, that means that you are really investing in our house, because we know that you don't want to pay it. You do that because you want to invest in sell a house in 90 days, and not just being in the another listing to say, okay, another listing in the back, so if anyone can search, we have time, at least 6 months, we can wait. No, we want to sell fast, and to sell with the right price, not just selling to be fast and not giving the right price that the listing client wants, or at least be a good price to sell it. And we don't have also inspections in here in houses, and that's something that you can offer in there in the service, but in here we don't have any inspections in here. We can do something like that if the client wants to do renovations. We can call some connections in the constructions and in doing that, but it's not mandatory in here. And we are thinking about some other offers to make in the next month, and we can share it. We will share it in our social media also, and doing some videos and some ads to showing that, because we think with the right training and in the right offer, we can get a piece of the market share, and people getting more information and knowing, okay, I'm gonna pay 5, 6, or I don't know how many percent of the commission, but I know that you are professional and you are making the right decisions for me, and not just getting the listing and waiting for everything to come out. And I think we need to do that. And some people do that in here, but we need to do even better and stand out.
Is there any type of schooling? I mean, like, how did you even learn, or is that kind of like the broker's responsibility, or supposedly the responsibility of the broker to train the agents?
That's another parallel business that the big brands are doing, because once you get into a big brand, be Century 21 or Remax or Keller Williams, you get a little bit of learning, and you get taught the basis of the basis of the business, and how to be on the street, how to operate, what to do, what documents to ask when a client comes to you. But then you have a mandatory first school, like training program in both of those brands, and then from time to time you have to do another training and another, so it's a business for them.
In Remax and Century are like
Remax and Century, it's a business for them, the training programs.
Yeah, I think it's just a huge opportunity, for you guys as well, right? To really, be the forefront of of training and if we don't have any formal licensing, you've got to have somebody that has a certification, and positioning, yourself as a certified expert advisor, certified real estate professional versus somebody that's doesn't have a license, doesn't have any training, doesn't have any, the skills to accomplish what you're wanting to accomplish, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. So I think those are just, and we talk about it all the time, right? You guys have to go all in on video. You've got to go all in, training, talking about questions that you guys get, and really being, at the forefront of content that's adding value back to the marketplace. We keep doing that, we win. And so it's really exciting. You guys have it's almost a, untapped potential in the market.
Yeah.
And we have in here, we have like similar to NAR, to have training in here in Portugal, but I think it's expensive, and that's the difference. Because if any agent wants to join us, they have all the training in EXP, and plus they have in Honey Badgers, because I think the training is even better. They have it for free.
Yeah.
So having for free and the same or even better training, because I think it's a better training. I think it's like, okay, you can think that you can get like listings in exclusivity, because many people think that, but we have like 15 listings and all exclusive. So for us, that it's not a problem. It's not a brand, it's us.
Yeah.
What we can offer, and I think more and more people are going to realize that. And after that, I think it's not going to be very good for the big brands like Remax and Century.
Yeah, they're bleeding. They are bleeding already. Not so much, not how they are in the States, but they start bleeding because agents are attending to events, are asking questions. They impose the rule that with the XP Remax only could share a listing with 70% for them,
70-30 split with
70-30 split, but the brokerage stepped in and said, no, we don't want to do that. So right now that is ended already, and we have people coming to us, coming to all the EXP associates, wondering, asking about it. So we're making noise already, and we just started. So it's very early here in Portugal.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting for sure. There's like I said, just the untapped potential and opportunity, and it's really cool to see. So it's definitely going to be a fun ride. We'll have to circle back, maybe in a year, and share an update over the 12 months here. That
and also on the business side, when the XP did an event here in Portugal, I was talking to Guilherme, the managing broker, and he told me that comparing to all the XP realties around the world, Portugal is far away from in a business side. We already reached 1 million in commissions. We've done 115 plus deals in 8 months, and we're already almost at 200 agents. So
it's super exciting.
Yeah. We have countries with much more and much less business, so it's going well here.
Yeah, it's exciting, and I can't wait to come over and visit.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
and we are planning to do boot camps. So
I think that's the play, man. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah, live. We are planning to do that, to offer information and training to other agents. And after that, we are planning to do a boot camp live in here in Portugal. So it's going to be amazing also. And people, after that, people, I think it's going to be an eye open to them and to the agents that they want to do more. They want to have more business, and we need to show how to do that for them. And I think they're gonna join us sooner or later.
Yeah.
It's gonna they
Yeah,
are
we have
gonna join
a couple more people that will join soon also. And then once we have a couple more, we're thinking about doing a boot camp also to attract some attention.
Yeah, 100%. You know, events around training and giving them, you know, some type of competitive advantage to, you know, to stand out in a marketplace that really doesn't have, you know, the regulations and, you know, accountability to the agent and the agent's skill set. So yeah, I think I'm super pumped. I mean, it's right. It's the right thing to do, and just excited to make that happen.
We are excited also.
Yeah, let's do it. It's
Cool.
just the beginning.
And thank you very much, because
So
you are helping us to change our lives
yeah,
with coaching. And we know it's just the beginning, because the problems and the solutions that I think you are going to give us, it's just the beginning, because for now, we have a small business, but after that, we need to expand. And we need your knowledge and the honey badgers knowledge to do that, because we know we have problems now, but we are going to have problems with more listings. We need more people. We need to have the processes all done. And I know for sure that you are the right guy to help us, John.
We're going to make it happen for sure. I'm super excited. Well, fantastic, guys. I really appreciate you. You know, I know it's about happy hour time where you're at. And so I appreciate you guys jumping in and, you know, hanging out with us today. And, you know, just super excited, you know, for you guys, share your story and you know, what's to come. We'll definitely have to do an update, you know, sometime next year.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity and the time, and let's do it more often.
You got it. All right, guys. You guys take care, and we'll catch up soon. And appreciate all you guys tuning in. And stay tuned. We'll see you on the next episode. See ya.
All right, take care.